Good afternoon. I'm Molly Bates.
And I'm Lucas Taylor.
Thank you for joining us with the Pike TV Panther Power Hour, where you can tune in to catch up on your latest Pikeville Panther news. The PHS drama program presented The Legend of Sleepy Hollow in the auditorium Thursday, October 27th, Saturday, October 29th, and Sunday, October 30th. Jared Otten, Devin Porter, and Caitlin Puckett were featured in this drama, as well as many other PHS students. The show was a great success.
Also, PHS seniors recently attended the college fair at the Expo Center to talk to college representatives and get information about their possible college choices and scholarship opportunities.
In other news, we want to congratulate the following seniors for receiving senior superlatives. Most likely to succeed, Mary Hilwig and Sam Potter.
Most athletic, Lindsay Eisner and Randy Maynard.
Most school-spirited, Emily Hall and Lucas Taylor.
Most artistic, Tara Leisure and Marcus Houston.
Most likely to become famous, Ashley Fleming and Zach Berge Van Hoos.
Biggest troublemakers, Natasha Kahn and Jordan Chapman.
Worst case of senioritis, Sarah Lucas and Colby McPeak.
Drama king and queen, Megan Kurkowski and Tolliver Hefner.
Best dressed, Lindsay Cheney and Will Branham.
Prettiest eyes, Haley Wagner and Zach Howell.
Best smile, Taryn Cantrell and Chris Hayburn.
Biggest flirt, Morgan Curry and Gavin Miller.
Best sense of humor, Lauren McGuire and Reese Ward.
And best personality, Molly Bates and JP Coleman.
Pikeville High School senior Sam Potter recently achieved something that less than 1% of all students across the nation achieve. He scored a perfect 36 on the ACT. The ACT test assesses high school students' general educational development and their ability to complete college-level work. Also, senior Mary Hilwig was recently announced as a semifinalist in the 2012 National Merit Scholarship Competition. Congratulations to the outstanding students of Pikeville High School. On November 11th, the Pikeville High School varsity girls and boys basketball teams held their annual Maroon Madness. A chili dinner and silent auction was held before the event, as well as a fundraiser for both teams. During Maroon Madness, the junior high cheerleaders performed their nationals routine for the crowd, and the dance team also performed. The junior high boys and girls basketball teams announced all of their players, and for the main event, both girls and boys basketball teams were announced and each showcased their team for upcoming season. It was a huge success.
The girls varsity basketball team expects to have a great upcoming season. They have played 2 scrimmages against Raceland and Johnson Central and won both. The girls opened up their season on November 29th against Pike Central.
Some recent games include Paintsville on Friday, December 2nd at home and Magoffin County on Saturday, December 3rd away. The Lady Panthers will also play in the Holiday Christmas Tournament in Lexington on December 19th through the 22nd. The junior high basketball team is just starting off its season, and the team has already won 2 preseason tournaments so far this year.
Our next story is about the Pikeville High School basketball team. The 2011 and 2012 boys varsity basketball team will kick off their season at Allen Central against the Rebels on December 6th. This year's Panther seniors are Will Branham, Jared Tackett, Austin Estep, Todd Branham, and Duncan Walters.
The active roster of juniors and underclassmen are Ethan Rowe, Richmond McAnallen, and Austin Burke. Sophomores are Chase Hall, Wes Anderson, Larry David King, Will Elliott, and Jacob Hamilton, and freshmen are Drew Walters and Austin Charles. The team is head coached by Bart Williams and assisted by Brandon Howard, Todd May, Corey Russell, and Lee Jones. Best of luck this season. In other news, the Pikeville Junior High football team has had an amazing season. They finished off with a 15-2 record, and they won the regional championship against Belfry.
The Pikeville Junior High cheerleaders won the UCA Cheerleading Nation Challenge. They also scored the highest out of everyone there, becoming the grand champions. They were also runners-up for the Bluegrass region.
Our next topic is the Pikeville Panther girls soccer team. The team finished out the season with a great record. They won 15 games, tied 1, and only lost 3. These girls have fought hard this year to be ranked number 2 in the region out of 17 schools, which is amazing because we are such a young team.
They were also the first team to be undefeated in the East Kentucky Soccer Conference. Speaking of the East Kentucky Soccer Conference, 4 girls found out that they made the EKSC team. This is a huge accomplishment considering the fact that only 11 girls out of the whole conference get selected. Congratulations to Michaela Bush, Frankie Daher, Fallon Smith, and Rachel Hazlett. Also, the first 3 girls made the All-A regional team, which is another huge accomplishment.
The Pikeville High School AP Biology and AP Environmental Science classes have had an opportunity to spend Saturday, December 3rd in various study sessions designed especially for them. The first session will be held at Perry Central from 8 to 3:30. Transportation is provided and will be departing at 6:30 from PHS. Students attending will be receiving extra credit for the event.
The Pikeville Panther football team had a fantastic 2011 season. The Panthers finished the season 11-3 and won the Region 4 title. This is the first regional title brought to Pikeville since 2004.
The senior Panthers are Randy Maynard, Tolliver Hefner, Zach Berge Van Hoos, Nick Jones, Gavin Miller, Colby McPeak, Blake Robinson, Brenton Belcher, Zach Howell, Landon Tackett, Austin Clevenger, Dougie Smith, Austin Adkins, Chris Hayburn, and J.P. Coleman.
Our team advanced to the state semifinals after defeating Paintsville, Raceland, and previously undefeated Fairview. We are so proud of our boys and Coach Chris McNamee for making this season a very special one.
Here at PHS, students participate in many clubs and extracurricular activities. One of these clubs is the National Honor Society. The National Honor Society at Pikeville recently held its induction ceremony in the auditorium of the high school. The society accepted several new members based on criteria of scholarship, leadership, and community service. This year's NHS officers are President Molly Bates, Vice President Taryn Cantrell, Treasurer Aaron Shepard, Secretary Mackenzie Gearhart, Sergeant-at-Arms Lucas Taylor, and Lindsay Cheney.
The Pikeville High School Student Council has been making a difference in our school. Starting in November, the council took on Secret Pals. These were any staff member in the school, administrators, teachers, janitors, cafeteria staff, and all others working in our school. Each member was assigned 2 people that they buy monthly gifts for to show appreciation for all they do to make our school wonderful.
Another club that students at PHS participate in is the Pike County Youth Leadership Council.
PCYLC is an organization made of students from every school in Pike County dedicated to making a positive change in our community. Members meet once a month to plan community service projects and public advocacy projects while being trained to be leaders.
Members from PHS are Lucas Taylor, Isha Narola, Reese Ward, Krishna Amistedi, Hannah Shandell, Emily Hall, Sarah Byrie, Andrea Rowe, Nathan Terry, Laura McGuire, Rachel Hazlett, and Adam Taylor.
The Key Club has been participating in numerous activities this month. Recently, they've been visiting the nursing home to make crafts and wish Ethel Goff a happy birthday. They've also been collecting magazines for the hospital, non-perishable food items for Christmas baskets, and supplies for the animal shelter's emergency spay and neuter clinic.
The Panther Pride Club has established many new projects this month. The first project that the school participated in was a campus cleanup on October 22nd. Panther Pride members picked up litter around the Pikeville High School campus. In addition, the club participated in the Recycle Bowl. This was the first annual competition held among schools across the U.S. 2 schools in Pike County, ourselves and Shelby Valley, participated and alone collected 1,500 pounds of material to be recycled. This is a very big accomplishment.
Also, on November 15th, Panther Pride celebrated America Recycles Day. In honor of this day, our club went to Pikeville Elementary School to educate the students about recycling. Later that evening, members set up booths at Velocity Market and Food City to educate the public and serve as recycling drop-off center. This community service project was also a great success as hundreds of citizens learned all about recycling. On November 29th, Panther Pride had a special surprise. Mark Davis from the Regional Pride Office in Somerset awarded our club with the Project of the Month.
Here at PHS, we have many clubs and organizations that work to better the school and the community. Another one of these clubs is the PEP Club. This organization is very active in our school. This club encourages our school sports teams by performing skits at pep rallies, decorating locker rooms, and by making signs and treats to show their support. This club is headed by Miss Susan Huffman. In community service news, PCYLC, which is the Pike County Youth Leadership Council, is currently selling ring pops at PHS. All of the proceeds for this project go to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. Also, students at PHS made baskets of non-perishable food items for families in need for Thanksgiving and for Christmas. Students are also collecting items to donate for Judy's Place for Kids.
As we know, grandparents have a tremendous impact on our lives. To honor these family members, Pikeville Elementary hosted their third annual Grandparents' Day on September 8th. During this new tradition, grandparents are invited to enjoy lunch with their grandchildren.
A total of 385 grandparents came to this event. Miss Dawn Rowe, event coordinator, was pleased with the support shown by the grandparents and would like to encourage them to visit throughout the year to become involved with the children's education. This event is hosted by the Parent Liaison Program, Family Resource and Youth Services Center, and Title I. In other elementary school news, the lunchroom staff at PES enjoyed serving almost 300 extra trays for parents and relatives at the Thanksgiving lunch. We are proud to have such exceptional parent involvement in our schools.
The elementary drama and chorus departments will present the play A Christmas Carol. There will be 2 showings of the production on Thursday, December 8th at 7 p.m. and Friday, December 9th. Admission to this production is free. Congratulations to Coach Asbury and the junior varsity academic team for winning first place at the Governor's Cup JV Challenge. This is quite a big accomplishment.
Hello, Pike County. This is Boofy
And Dougie Fresh
with your Panther News. Our lady soccer team made history this year as the first team to be undefeated in the Eastern Kentucky Conference. At their soccer banquet held on October 9, 2011, 4 girls, Michaela Bush, Frankie Daher, Fallon Smith, and Rachel Hazlett, were named to the EKSC team. This is a huge accomplishment considering the fact only 11 girls out of the entire conference, Pikeville, and 7 other schools get chosen to be on the team.
Our boys soccer team finished their season strong as well. Austin Kidd, Turner Altman, Grant Moore, and Carew Bartley were named to District All-Tournament teams. The boys soccer team advanced to regional semifinals where they were defeated by Paintsville by 1 point.
The PHS boys golf team won regional, and Will Branham, Will Boyd, and Noah Combs advanced to state. On Friday, November 11, 2011, senior Will Branham signed a letter of intent to play college golf with Morehead State University. Will, the son of William D. Branham III, and Bonnie Branham, has attained many accomplishments during his high school golf career.
The Panther Junior High football and girls junior high basketball teams brought home not 1 but 2 county championships this year.
The Pikeville Junior High football team, coached by Mr. Shane Hensley, brought home the gold by defeating the Belfry Pirates. The team ended their season with a record of 15-2.
On the heels of the junior high football team's victory, our Pikeville Junior High girls basketball team captured this year's county championship by defeating the Dorton Wildcats and finishing with a record of 21-8. The team is coached by Misty Prater.
Panther varsity football team advanced to win the regionals, beating Fairview 20-18. This year's impact players were Randy Maynard, Chase Hall, and Cody Eastep. The Panthers finished with a record of 11-3.
The Panthers' only losses this season were to teams that advanced to state championships in 3 different divisions.
This has been your sports news with me, Boofy.
And Dougie Fresh.
Have a nice day.
Good afternoon. This is the Panther Power Hour special events segment. I'm Austin Burke.
And I'm Devin Clevenger, and this is your news update.
On Friday, November 11, 2011, senior Will Branham signed a letter of intent to play college golf with Morehead State University. Will, the son of William D. Branham III, and Bonnie Branham, has attained many accomplishments during his school golf career. On Sunday, October 23rd, Pikeville High School parents and guests were treated to an ensemble of songs and dance created from the musical Mamma Mia. During the concert, Pikeville High School SATB choir performed their timeless songs from ABBA, including Mamma Mia, Dancing Queen, Slipping Through My Fingers, Our Last Summer, SOS, Lay All Your Love, The Winner Takes All, and Take a Chance. The concert was directed by Mr. Dan Houston, choreographed by Mrs. Jessica Houston, and Miss Dina Gibson provided the piano accompaniment.
My goal is to be tobacco and drug-free. Stay in the Game was a designated theme for the recent HOT, or Help Overcome Tobacco, Youth Conference at the YMCA. Members of the Pikeville High School Student Council gathered with students from local high schools to learn more about how they can enforce tobacco policies at their individual schools.
Each school brought an awareness activity to share with the group. PHS Student Council members wrote and performed a skit. Those attending included Nora Ali, Jared Otten, Stacy Gooch, Lucas Taylor, Ashley Fleming, Jenna Compton, Emily Altman, Frankie Daher, Iman Ali, Randy Maynard, J.P. Coleman, Tolliver Hefner, Lindsay Cheney, Sarah Byrie, and Cassie Huff.
Both Pikeville High School and Pikeville Elementary honored veterans during the programs on Thursday, November 10th and Friday, November 11th. Pikeville's marching band, led by Mr. Dan Houston, also participated in the Veterans Day Parade. Pikeville High School featured guest speaker Jeff Little, computer applications teacher, and Basil Clark, University of Pikeville professor, shared personal messages about being a veteran and the sacrifice and honor of representing our great nation.
The chorus sang and the program ended with a moving rendition of Taps, played by the PHS band. The program was coordinated by Miss Laura Cooley.
During a recent unit on Egypt, 5th graders at Pikeville Elementary were treated to a look at Egypt through the eyes of guest speaker Tommy Chamberlain. Chamberlain recently visited Egypt and shared his experience with the 5th graders through a PowerPoint slide and showcased different Egyptian landmarks.
The students created projects by constructing a pyramid, sarcophagus, and creating a poster on hieroglyphics. Students also tasted some different foods that are typically eaten in Egyptian culture, such as figs, hummus, and rye bread. Several students presented their projects during October's board meeting. 3 teams representing the Pikeville Elementary Student Technology Leadership Program participated in the regional showcase held at the Expo Center on Thursday, November 3rd. As a result of their efforts, each team will be representing Pikeville Elementary at the state competition to be held at Rupp Arena on March 22nd.
Team members Raven Branham, Maisie Scott, Micah Clevenger, and Brock Runyon presented their project, Growing Readers, in which they have been working with Miss Robin Mullins to demonstrate fluency in reading by recording stories from 2nd grade reading texts.
Working with Mr. Neil Arnett, team members Ben Belcher, Logan Blackburn, and Evan Kimberlin presented their Safety First school bus safety projects. They have partnered with Mr. Williams, Pikeville Independent Transportation Director, to create a new bus safety program to share with other students.
Are you looking for unconditional love? Then think about adopting a pet. For the month of December, many individuals look to purchase a dog or cat as a Christmas gift for that special someone. But consider adoption before buying a dog or cat from a breeder or pet store. Adoption is the loving option. This month, Pikeville High School would like to feature 3 cats that have been waiting for adoption for almost a year. These cats are currently being fostered with Miss Tina Leisure, a teacher at Pikeville High School.
Finn, a beautiful gray and white striped male cat, is very playful and would probably be best indoors. Mags, an energetic black and white female, tends to be curious, easily distractible, and is always chasing bugs, spiders, and flies. Primrose, a lazy, stay-out-of-your-way male that is very playful with other cats and does not mind being around dogs. All would appreciate having their own little spot to call home for the holidays. Pikeville Elementary participated in Red Ribbon Week activities October 18th through 21st. This year's Red Ribbon theme was Team Up Against Drugs. Red Ribbon Week has started to remember Special Agent Kiki Camarena, who sacrificed his life to stop illegal drug use.
Guest speakers was Mr. Larry Adams from Larry Adams Martial Arts. He talked about speed and control and making good choices such as being respectful. Officer Tony Kahn at the Pikeville City Police Department talked about alcohol dangers and demonstrated the fatal vision goggles.
Pikeville's own national champions, the U-Pike Bears, Coach Kelly Wells, and the Pikeville Elementary all teamed up for Reading with the Bears. While the Bears read children's books to students, Dare Officer Tony Kahn provided parents with information about substance abuse.
Recently, representatives from the Pike County Health Department talked with students about the dangers of tobacco products and all the chemicals that are contained in only one cigarette. Our Pikeville Elementary Club feature is the Literary Guild, sponsored by Miss Amy Johnson. The mission of the Guild is to encourage writing skills.
This year's Literary Guild has been busy writing and providing community service. Some of this year's activities include writing in the 2011 Homecoming Parade in September, painting pumpkins to decorate the front office at the elementary school, and writing original thankful pieces to display during Thanksgiving dinner.
During the Thanksgiving holiday break, FBLA members traveled to Nashville to see a hockey game on Tuesday, November 22nd. As a part of the leadership event, members received a t-shirt and a behind-the-scenes tour of the arena.
They also spent the night at the Grand Ole Opry Hotel and enjoyed the magnificent Christmas decorations. Before traveling home on Wednesday, they had the opportunity to skate on the ice themselves.
Pikeville High School's gifted and talented students visited the Mountain Art Center on Wednesday, November 9th, to participate in a 3-hour art workshop.
Randy Lawson conducted the workshop that focused on pencil drawing. Lawson taught the students about various techniques. As you enter the doors of our own gymnasium, you will see Lawson's artwork, the Pikeville Panther breaking through the wall.
Alexis Stanley, a 6th grader and junior high cheerleader, has been nominated for Cheerleader of the Year by the Cheerleader magazine. Alexis appeared in the September issue of the publication.
This month's teacher feature, Coach Matt Walls, is making history at Pikeville High School. Or should we say, teaching history. Entertaining and witty describe Coach Walls as a teacher. He is supportive in class and as a coach. He has also been known to make guest appearances on our school news show.
And welcome to Epic Rap Battle of the Pikeville High School. Coach Walls versus Mr. Blackburn. Begin!
I use a bat or a ball to get my point across, and you better watch your back if the Eagles just lost. I do chin-ups and pulls, man, that's just the name of you. Come on over to my room, I can bench press you. My rap one's usually, yeah bro, I just made up a word. I found your name in the Western definition of a nerd. So what up, Mr. Blackburn, you can't stop these raps. I ain't seen squares like you since colonial times.
Blackburn, I'm gonna beat you, man. I have parties at my house with biscuits made of ham. On a Mac or PC every day and night. You can battle me on EverQuest, Mulligan Vangerai. I'll fix your cables, your hard drive, your keyboard or your mouse. And I hang pictures of Steve Jobs in every room of my house. Who even cares about the Civil War or the Rush of Gold? All the history I need to know I learned in the Bible Bowl. Yeah, you're big and you're scary and you say that I'm a nerd, but you can't mess with the king, Pavel's Mark Zuckerberg.
I'll knock you back to the past like 40 score while you walk around the school fixing all our smart boards.
My name is Molly Bates, and I'm here with Mr. Matt Walls, a teacher at PHS. He's being recognized for his outstanding performance as a faculty member. Coach Walls, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I'm a 2000 graduate of Pikeville High School. After high school, I played baseball at Pikeville College for a year. After that didn't really work out for me, I transferred to the University of Kentucky, where I got my undergraduate degree in secondary education. From there, I went to Eastern Kentucky University, where I got my master's degree. And I've been teaching now at my alma mater for, this is my third year.
And Coach Walls, what classes do you teach here at PHS?
Well, I teach the regular U.S. history, which is from Reconstruction after the Civil War until today. Also teach, as you know, the advanced placement United States history, which,
very good class.
which covers from pre-Columbia to today. And this year, also as an elective, I'm teaching, it's split class. The first semester is History of the U.S. since 1945, and the second semester will be History of Appalachia. Also taught in the past Economics and Geography before as well.
Wow. Well, what inspired you to become a teacher?
The money, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
You always get this question. I knew I wanted to be a teacher since I was about 16. To me, it was something that I knew that I could do well. It's a lot of times you hear, you just know you were going to do it, and I loved, some of the high school teachers I had that inspired me. And then, I knew I couldn't do anything. I knew from the first couple of jobs that I had, I didn't want to do anything with manual labor. Just not my thing. I wasn't smart enough to teach math or science, so love history, love reading, and so it just seemed like a natural progression for me.
Well, as I understand it, your involvement at PHS isn't just limited to teaching. You're also involved in a lot of other areas. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. Well, when I first started, I actually was subbing here and helped coach the junior high baseball team. From there, I got this job here. Started helping with the football team, coaching the special teams, which I've done for the last 3 years. 2 years, I helped coach the assistant coach for the boys baseball team, which was just unbelievable. You know, we had that run, you know, a couple years ago to the Final Four. Really, really amazing. You know, Coach Brady and Coach Collins, you know, and Coach Sammy and Hamilton, unbelievable experience. Last year, I decided the opportunity came about to coach the girls softball team. It's a hard decision. You know, I didn't know how my style of coaching would resonate with girls. You know, I get it a lot of times. They say, you know, how many girls have you made cry? I said, I quit counting at about 10. You know, the boys and girls are very similar. You know, boys get mad at you, girls cry. It's a different reaction, but it's the same type of emotion. But had an unbelievable time coaching the girls. It's amazing the bond you build with them. You know, now I look at them like, you know, I've got 20 some odd daughters. And so, you know, I said, you know, if they could offer me the New York Yankees manager job, I wouldn't take it. Really, really love coaching the softball team.
Wow. Well, it sounds like you really love teaching and you really love coaching, and you must really love Pikeville High School. What does this school mean to you?
You know, it's a special place, and you know, you might hear that some places. It really is a special place. You know, there's no place in Eastern Kentucky, academically, athletically, overall. You know, it's just an unbelievable place. And I look at it. I feel so blessed to be able to be at my alma mater. You know, with the economy the way it is now, people out of work. I thank God every day that I've got a job that I love, and that I get up and I'm excited to go about. And, you know, this place is so familiar to me, and I have so many good memories. And like I said, it really and truly is a blessing to be at PHS.
Well, Coach Walls, thank you so much for joining us here. It's teachers like you who make this school the wonderful place that it is.
Thank you, Molly.
I'm Molly Bates, and this has been your Teacher Feature. And that's all with your Pike TV Panther Power Hour. Be sure to tune in next month to get your update on the latest Pikeville Panther events. This has been Molly Bates
and Lucas Taylor,
bringing you your news.